Hi United fans, welcome back to the channel. It's another exciting day in the world of football as we bring you all the latest from Manchester United's camp ahead of their massive Premier League showdown against Tottenham Hotspur this Saturday at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. Today's headlines: Manchester United held an intensive training session at Carrington as Ruben Amorim's men prepared for what could be one of their toughest away games of the season. Amorim is pushing his players hard after the 2-2 draw against Nottingham Forest, determined to get the team back to winning ways. We'll break down how the squad looked in training, Amorim's tactical approach for the Spurs clash, and the latest updates on key players like Amad Diallo, Bryan Mbuemo, Matheus Cunha, Benjamin Sesko, and Lisandro Martínez. Stay tuned till the end because this session revealed some very interesting tactical hints ahead of the weekend. After a dramatic 2-2 draw at Nottingham Forest, Manchester United returned to Carrington for what insiders described as one of the most intense training sessions so far this season. Ruben Amorim made it clear to his players that while the performance showed spirit, the defensive lapses and missed chances cannot continue if they want to stay in the title race. Players were seen arriving early, a clear sign of the commitment Amorim has instilled. Cameras caught Amad Diallo walking in first, still smiling after his stunning equalizer at the City Ground. He was closely followed by Matheus Cunha and Bryan Mbuemo, who've become the creative heartbeat of Amorim's attacking system. The mood in training was focused but positive. Amorim gathered the team in a tight circle before the session began, delivering a motivational speech about maintaining standards and defending as a unit. The emphasis was on intensity, communication, and consistency, three pillars of his footballing philosophy. Training started with quick passing drills, designed to sharpen ball movement under pressure. Amorim's assistants, including Carlos Fernandes, ran sessions focusing on vertical passing and transitions, a key element of United's play since Amorim took charge. Players were told to move the ball faster and exploit space behind the lines, especially when the opponent commits high pressing, something Tottenham under Ange Postecoglou are well known for. The next phase of training focused on attacking transitions and finishing. Amorim wants his front line to be ruthless. Benjamin Sesko was under close observation after receiving criticism from pundits like Gary Neville for his performance against Forest. But today, Sesko looked hungry to prove a point. He spent extra time working with Mbuemo and Cunha on movement coordination. Amorim's assistant coach was heard telling him, "Stay sharp, stay between the lines, trust your first touch." Sesko responded perfectly, scoring several quick goals in small-sided games. Bryan Mbuemo continued to impress. His energy and off-ball movement caused problems for defenders during practice games. He's clearly become Amorim's key man for fast breaks. Amorim was seen clapping and shouting, "That's the tempo we need," after Mbuemo's brilliant cut-in goal during a transition drill. Meanwhile, Matheus Cunha was the link between midfield and attack, dropping deep, holding the ball, and distributing quickly to wingers. His chemistry with Mbuemo and Amad is growing stronger every week, and Amorim might rely heavily on that trio against Tottenham's high defensive line. One of the most telling moments was Amorim stopping a drill midway to highlight how Spurs press. He instructed Casemiro and Mount on how to evade Tottenham's aggressive midfield duo of Yves Bissouma and Rodrigo Bentancur. Amorim reminded them that quick 1-2s and off-ball movement will be crucial if United want to avoid being trapped in their own half. All eyes were also on Amad Diallo, the hero from the Forest draw. His training intensity was remarkable, full of sharp turns, confident dribbles, and relentless energy. Amorim spent several minutes speaking directly with Amad, gesturing about positioning and tracking back. It's clear Amorim values Amad's attacking flair, but wants him to adapt better to the defensive responsibilities that come with playing as a right-wing back in United's 3-4-3 system. During tactical drills, Amad practiced dropping back quickly whenever United lost possession, a sign that Amorim is working on balancing attack and defense before facing Spurs' dangerous wingers like Sung-Hyun Min and Dejan Kulusevski. In defense, Lisandro Martínez was back in light training after a minor knock. He didn't take full contact but joined in positional drills, which is a positive sign for fans. His presence brings calmness and leadership to United's backline, something they'll need against Tottenham's quick counters. The defensive unit, including Patrick Dorgy, Diogo Dalot, and Harry Maguire, practiced shape retention and build-up from the back. Amorim was demanding perfect communication between defenders and goalkeeper Sen Lammens, ensuring no gaps appear between lines. Ruben Amorim knows Tottenham away as one of the toughest fixtures in the Premier League calendar. Tottenham had been brilliant at home, pressing aggressively and dominating possession. During the tactical segment, Amorim tested a few shape adjustments. While United's usual 3-4-3 remained the core, he experimented with a temporary 3-5-2 setup, allowing Casemiro to sit deeper and Mount to push forward as an advanced midfielder behind Cunha and Mbuemo. This change was clearly designed to match Spurs' midfield numbers and give United more control in transitions. Amorim also emphasized quick outlet passes to Mbuemo and Amad, exploiting spaces left behind Tottenham's fullbacks when they push high, something Tottenham under Ange Postecoglou are well known for. Video analysts joined the session, showing clips from Tottenham's last few matches. Amorim paused the footage multiple times, pointing out how Spurs' center-backs often step out of position when the ball is switched quickly, a potential weakness United could exploit through Mbuemo's speed and Cunha's off-the-ball intelligence. He was also seen spending extra time with Casemiro and Mount, discussing how to press Tottenham's build-up play and force errors near their defensive third. The message was clear: Amorim wants intensity and tactical discipline from the first whistle. What stood out most during the session was Amorim's connection with his players. The Portuguese coach continues to build trust and unity within the squad. After the main drills, he gathered everyone for a short talk, praising their effort while reminding them of their goal. 4 wins in a row, that's the standard of Manchester United. He reminded them that every game is a step towards restoring United's pride. Players responded with loud applause, a clear sign of the respect they have for their manager. Bryan Mbuemo and Amad were seen joking around after training, showing the positive atmosphere within the group. Meanwhile, Casemiro and Lisandro Martínez were guiding young players, emphasizing leadership and togetherness, something Amorim constantly encourages behind the scenes. In his brief pre-match media chat, Amorim praised Tottenham's attacking football but made it clear that United will not sit back. "We go there to play our football and fight for the 3 points," he said confidently. When asked about Amad Diallo's recent form, he smiled and replied, "He's growing into the system. What he did against Forest was special, but what I love more is how hard he trains every day." Amorim also gave an update on Lisandro Martínez. "He's getting closer. We'll assess him tomorrow, but we won't take risks. The season is long and we need everyone fit." The Portuguese tactician ended by urging fans to stay positive and keep believing in the process. "We're building something strong. The players are responding. This club deserves to compete at the very top." So there you have it, United fans. Manchester United's intense training session ahead of Saturday's big clash at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Amorim's side looks ready, focused, and determined to bounce back with a statement victory. With Amad Diallo's rising form, Mbuemo and Cunha's partnership, and a potential return for Lisandro Martínez, there's plenty of optimism around Carrington right now. The only question remains: can Amorim's Red Devils make it 4 wins out of 5 in the Premier League and keep the pressure on the top 4? We'll find out this Saturday under the London lights.